Hello, my name is Vedant. I am a legal intern with Lexis and Company. Before starting off the video, I would like to say that like and share the videos of this channel and subscribe to the YouTube channel of Lexis and Company. There is a small disclaimer as per the guidelines of the Bar Council of India that this videos does not promote or advertise anything about the company, and these videos are only for educational purposes. So, today's topic of the video is the scope of Section 11 Clause 6 under the Arbitration and Conciliation Act 1996. Under the Arbitration and Conciliation Act 1996, the two guiding principles in appointment of arbitrator in any case are party autonomy and second, minimal court interference. Nonetheless, there are instances like in the case of Oyo Hotels and Homes Private Limited versus Ranjan Tiwari and others, where courts have initiated arbitral proceedings by intervention. Section 11, Clause 6 of the Arbitration and Conciliation Act lays down a mechanism for judicial appointment of an arbitrator. It contemplates three scenarios wherein court may appoint an arbitrator. This includes first, when both the parties fail to act as per the procedure laid down in the contract or in the arbitration clause. Second, when parties or appointed arbitrators fail to reach an agreement with respect to appointment of third arbitrator under that procedure. Or third, when a person or institution fail to perform any function entrusted to him or it under the procedure. On a literal construction, Section 11 Clause 6, courts are empowered to save the arbitral proceedings from falling by judicially appointing an arbitrator. In case of Datar Switchgears Private Limited versus Tata Finance Limited and another, this power was further extended to include those scenarios wherein the arbitral clause did not contain an appointment procedure. Section 11 Clause 6 has been the focal point of several judgments and has undergone extensive amendments. To truly appreciate the implications of Section 11 Clause 6, one needs to understand its judicial and legislative history. So, appointment of arbitrator by court, is it a judicial or an administrative? The first controversy surrounding Section 11 Clause 6 was whether an appointment order is considered judicial in nature and thus amenable to Article 136 of or purely administrative and hence beyond Article 136. The position has evolved over time. In Sundaram Finance Limited versus NEPC India, while considering the scope of Section 9, it was observed that an appointing order is not considered judicial. Moreover, this observation was fleshed out in Ador Samya Private Limited versus PK Holding Limited, wherein once again an appointment order was held to be purely administrative in nature. The same position was upheld in Konkan Railways Corporation versus Mehul Construction and reiterated in Konkan Railways Corporation Limited versus Rani Construction Private Limited. In state of Orissa versus Gokulanda Jana, the Supreme Court again refused an Article 226 challenge to an appointment order, holding that an alternate remedy was contemplated under Section 13 of the Act 1996 Act. Ultimately, this controversy was laid to rest in SBP and Company versus Patel Engineering Limited and others, wherein Rani Constructions was set aside with prospective effect, and it was concluded that a Chief Justice under Section 11 Clause 6 exercises judicial, not administrative powers, so an appeal under Article 136 would be maintainable. Unfortunately, this judgment laid the seeds for the next controversy. In paragraph 46, clause 4 of SBP and Company versus Patel Engineering Limited and another court were permitted to travel beyond merely determining the validity of an arbitral clause and look into the existence of a live claim. So, this was all about the appointment of arbitrator under section 11 clause 6 by the courts and whether this appointment amounts to a judicial function or an administrative function. In next video we will understand whether at a mini trial at a stage of judicial appointment in arbitration proceeding can be initiated or not. Thank you. Like and share and video and subscribe to the YouTube channel of Lexis and Company.